Good evening. Welcome back to the Mancunian Way. My name is Martin. I'm your host. How happened today, boys?
Nah, not at all.
Quiet day.
Yeah, quiet one.
Good evening, Luke. Now I'm a lifetime. How are you, mate?
I'm I'm surprised I've still got a voice still after going mental that penalty at the end and the weird VAR thing, which is typical. But we won the game at Anfield, so I'm buzzing, mate. I'm buzzing. Hope you're doing good as well.
Good. And Ozzy's back from his man flu.
Thanks, mate. Feeling better. Thanks for the kind words.
Yeah. By the way, no, I didn't go today. My brother went. My dad was not very good, so no, I didn't go. That's why we won, because I didn't go. Anyway, yeah. El Capitano. Oh, we're going to talk about him tonight. You were a
man of the match for me tonight. It was brilliant.
We're going to talk about El Capitano. Yeah, loving it, loving it. Good evening, RB, Gigi Donnarumma.
He was brilliant.
Ash, good evening. We'll talk about him. We'll talk about them all. Kathy, how are you? Look, they're all loving it.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, the Bernardo memes are everywhere. Bernardo was our coffee drinking, non-clapping captain at Anfield Room.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, don't forget, thank you, Dash, for the Samaritans link. Big up, mate. Appreciate that. DC is with us. Big up. Treble winners and four-peat champs. And now winners at Anfield. Hey. Very proud of our little Portuguese biscuit. Well, Dash calls him Little Hornswoggle. Yeah. Going to Anfield never been easy over the last decades. We've gone out without a plan and couldn't always get 3 points. But today we had willpower to do it in the last third. We've done a fucking league double against Liverpool. Bloody hell, you've been reading Rich's thing. For the first time since 36, 37, how insane is that? Good evening, Nick. Good evening, Dash, again with his love, Jack Lee, who got smoked on social media. DC, I'm just exactly, I think everyone is. I think everyone is. Seeing as anyone have missed out. Brandon, good evening. My old man is 8. It's the first time he's seen his lifetime. We doubled the Red Scouts. Yeah. Seen us win at Anfield. I've never seen us do a league double over him. Big up, your dad. I'm happy you got to see this. Ruben Diaz was dearly missed. Yeah. We will talk about Mr. Maya Jammer, no doubt, because he was immense when he came on as well.
Mark Gay, by the way. Mark Gay today.
Yeah. Well, don't worry.
He's enough.
Briggs, how you doing, mate? I will no longer be appearing on
First night chat.
On the what?
Is it Thursday night chat? I think. Is it Thursday night chat? I think. Wait.
Yeah.
What means on Thursdays? I'm not sure.
Oh, right. Okay. I didn't know that. BAR is a disgrace. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Wasn't a goal in my opinion. It was a foul on Haaland.
Still in.
Here he comes. Briggs, Thursday night chat means. Good luck with it to the panel and everyone supporting. I could imagine Martin turning around when Haaland was taking his pen. Right. Anyway, we'll come to everyone in the chat. Blue Art, good evening. How are you? Alpha, good evening. Salah, good evening. Tone, good evening. Even though you're watching Super Bowl, you sad little git. The formidable. Can we start with that disallowed goal in the end? Jesus, don't know where we're going to start tonight. Danny, so all those Bernardo haters not heard so much from them tonight. Matt Gay, make him captain. Nah, you got El Capitano. Give Bernardo a new 3-year deal. Jesus, it's all coming out now. Go on, Martin, dig the doubters out. Steve Finn, evening, what a win, buzzing. You have permission to smoke me.
We're going to Roti Cups. I'm sorry.
I'm not doing that. I'll let everyone else do that, Kel. I'm not how to do it. I'm here to call out Martin, title over, mate. You'll get yours on Friday, don't worry. Evening, Martin, Bernardo's energy and fight. Luke, good evening. Anyway, Justin's with us. God, everyone's here tonight. Martin, good win. Right, get into it. Team 11, because I saw everyone having a whinge about that beforehand.
What's all of it?
We were all having a whinge over the 11 chosen. That was the meltdown pre-kickoff.
Yeah, I questioned it, but then I think I understood what you're trying to do. I think we're trying to be more physical in the midfield. So it made a lot more sense when I watched it. Fair enough.
It was very similar to the lineup I called, to be honest, minus Bernardo Silva. And that was only because I had concerns over him possibly having an injury. So,
well, they said he was out, didn't they? But they kept Bernardo back for Anfield because they know that's where he really
rattles them.
I mean, I'm liking. I think like Nori's been great since he got back from. He's brought some real energy, physical. So, and you want to play O'Reilly too because I think he brings energy and physicality. So, I think playing them both it made a lot of sense to me. I think that wasn't a bad move at all. In a way, I kind of half expected Gonzalez back over Rodri, but obviously I think he's maybe Gonzalez isn't fully back, or maybe it's just that Rodri's the Ballon d'Or winner and Pep's always going to trust him.
Rich, your Wi-Fi's moving like it did on Thursday. What's going on?
Actually,
sound like underwater.
And so, yeah.
Yeah, what's going on, Rich?
He's off.
That's it. Winding it back up.
I don't need to see Rich bend over. That's just wrong. Super Bowl party? Yes, indeed. Go on, Oz. I'll let you wax lyrical.
What, on the starting 11 or just...
Whatever you want. Starting 11, whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, starting 11 for me, as Rich was just saying, it kind of made a lot of sense, really. The back four, I think Ain't Nori over his recent displays deserved to start. But you also wanted to see O'Reilly. And with O'Reilly playing in the midfield over the last few games, it kind of made sense, really. It felt a bit negative, as in like just trying to cancel Liverpool out with having, big, strong kind of midfield. But, yeah, I mean, it was a bit of a 4-1-3-2, really, wasn't it, in the end? That's at times it was like 4-4-2, but that's the way it looked to me on the TV, and it worked, for the first half really well. I think we dominated that first half. I think it felt like we needed a goal, and we were kind of unlucky, really, not to get one. Just not clinical enough. I think that's the kind of criticism you'd have, really, because it felt like Liverpool were there for the taking in the first half. City, obviously, in the second half, it was, Liverpool got back into it. And I think a lot of us could see that goal coming. It felt like Liverpool were going to score. And I'm sure we'll get more into that goal as we get on. But, I think for a neutral fan, I think it's probably the game of the season. Do you know what I mean? Because it just had everything. Us as City fans, I think as has been stated, we haven't won there since, if you minus COVID, because everyone likes to put an asterisk next to COVID, we haven't won this since 2003 in front of an Anfield crowd. So we finally kind of broke that kind of curse, it feels like. And some would say, this isn't a great Liverpool side right now, but you can only play what's in front of you. And they've still got a lot of quality players that can hurt you. And they, we were hearing a lot about Wirtz and he's back in form and Ekatike, and really and truly, especially in that first half, there was nothing from them. Absolutely nothing from them, really. And that's why at half time I was so upset that we hadn't managed to score at least one goal.
That was the most first half attempts on goal at Anfield in Premier League history, apparently.
Fair enough.
Something like 10, wasn't it? Attempts on goal. And that they said in the game that was the most Liverpool conceded in the first half.
Yeah. Luke?
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually quite impressed with, 1-0, when they called the free kick, honestly, to be fair, I mean, there's one way a bit Donnarumma is that kind of free kick. It was a great goal. I know the wall's a little bit criticised, but I thought the way he hit that, no one's saving that. It's one of those goals you just have to sort of respect it, that. But the way we fought back was brilliant. And I think this fan base particularly criticises one player, and it's really like Bernardo Silva today. Honestly, brilliant. Captain's performance, got us the goal when we needed it most. And I think the way people were saying, he isn't good enough still, let him go, get someone else in. Name one player in the world that I can do what he does on the pitch. Valverde.
Do you know what? He's probably been the best player on the park 3 of his last 5 starts. Like he has been recently, and it's not at the moment. It's not a matter of. It's whether Bernardo Silva's our best player in the last month. It's a debate, not whether it is. I mean, people honestly criticising Bernardo Silva after in 2026 have not watched the game. They're either just sitting there with their agenda in their head, slagging him off, because he has had, I think 3 man of the matches in 26. He was our player of the month in January, I think, and along with Kusanov, who I think's been coming really well. Silva of late has been fantastic, and it's just it's a problem. Anyone who's criticising him at the moment because they're not watching the games.
I think, Rich, you could say, you look at last season, and I think, there was criticism there because there was criticism whole across the pitch, really. But I think for me, it was because there was asked too much of him. Do you know what I mean? The age he's at, he can't play 3 games consistency. You need him for these type of games, and he has shown that today. Do you know what I mean? Getting that equalising goal, that determination to go, this isn't done. We're not bowing out against this lot. And he really hates Liverpool. I mean, we know this with a passion. And obviously Liverpool absolutely hate him. Yeah. I mean, I was watching some of the reactions from Liverpool fans afterwards, and they're all just like, that guy again. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, for a City fan, it's sweet emotion, because that's just what he. And again, I'm listening to the commentary with Gary Neville saying someone needs to step up before that goal went in. He said Haaland, Bernardo Silva, and then within seconds, Bernardo puts the back of the net, and it was just like, yes, we did, and we've been crying out for it. We've all been saying it. We've all been saying leaders on that pitch, the likes of Bernardo, the likes of Rodri, Haaland, need to step up and take the game by the scruff of the neck and really win a game. And Haaland
today, a penalty. Yeah, it's a penalty, whatever, but it's a penalty, a big moment of the game. If this is that, oh my God, it'd be criticism all over the park and be getting ridiculed left, right, and centre. But to solve that moment in that part of the game, to win us a game that big, the celebration as well, that's the kind of celebration you do when you know you needed it, that kind of win. The whole squad was buzzing. And that's the kind of win that I can spur you on to win trophies this season. That's the kind of game you look back and think.
And the assist, not his goal, made by Haaland.
Yeah, but also
made by Haaland.
Yeah.
This is what I mean.
Well, I just wondered about the first half, because I've heard some people say the first half thought we were incredible. I think that was the most dominant I've seen us at Anfield in many, many years. First half, we were absolutely brilliant.
Yep.
Absolutely brilliant. And the stats all show that. I just think we were controlling. Yeah, I know everyone's going to go on about Ekatiki's chance and other chances, but I think that we started with a tempo with the Haaland. By the way, that was, when you actually watch that back in slow-mo, that was actually a great challenge by Kirkers, actually.
Yeah, it was a good one.
On to Alisson. It was actually a great tackle from Kirkers.
Yeah.
To see it from the other side. I've seen some people today. See, this is where people go in swings and roundabouts, and we've got to be careful. I've seen people slating cushion off from Mamouche today on their performance. Now, were they the best? No. But this is what we can't do this. Mamouche is great one week. Now he's shit. Get him out. Kushinov's great one week. Now he's shit. We can't be doing this flip-floppy all over the shop.
No.
I'm sorry, Martin, but, the Kuznov may have not. I think we're being. You're right. I think too many City fans are being way too harsh, because at the end of the day, he got injured for basically helping to, that goal, not to go in. Basically, he put his. It was a Zabaleta kind of, display from him, and because he had to go off because of a concussion, substitution. So he really earned his stripes again today for me. So I know we've looked at it a little bit wobbly with him at the back, but in all honesty, he's still learning, and I still think he's going to be one of the best defenders in this league, if not in Europe, as time goes on. So no, I mean you can criticise Mamouche a little bit. I think Mamouche, I think he could have stepped up a little bit more. There was that challenge that Alisson came sweeping out for, and I just felt he could have made a bit more of that. He could have given Alisson something to think about, or at least made the referee, make him think about something. He wasn't at his best, but as you said, I don't think we can just turn around and say it was a dreadful performance. It was just, I think he could have done better. Could have done better for me.
But this is what everyone does. Haaland doesn't score, plays bad, get Cushion, get Mamouche in, drop Haaland. Now it's the opposite, where we can't be doing this flip-floppy all over the gas stuff. Players are not going to play amazing week in, week out.
No.
They're going to have dips, they're going to have troughs.
Martin, there were calls for him not to start Haaland, and there was calls for Mamouche, not to start above him. And I'm sorry, but this is Haaland. You have to play him. There was, fair enough, play them both, and that's what Pep did. But for me, even if Doku had been fit, I still would have been starting Haaland over Mamouche in this game.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just get well soon.
Big up the chat. Big up the panel. I think Marmouche has some good moments too. I think he set up a few players to take shots from outside the box. So I think he did have some good moments. But that one moment with Alisson, you do want him to put his body on the line right there because of the aim of this game, the magnitude of this game. You want to see from our players to put everything out there. Like Kuznov did. Kuznov put his body on the line. Unfortunately, he had to come off medically because it was a big collision, and you want to do safety first. But you want players to do those sort of things because of what you're trying to do as a team and everything. But like I said, I think he had some nice moments. I think he linked up very well when he could. But like Martin just said, he'll have one great performance, one man performance, one good performance, one great performance. So, that's what you have a team for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I was just going to say, I think that decision to take Kuznetsov off was the right decision. I think, there's a lot of times where, the doctor of either team, doesn't matter what team, it's a difficult call for them to make. And I think actually it was a big decision because, I think Kuznetsov was saying he was fine, but you don't take that risk for me, especially with that kind of injury, a concussion. It's
it
not
should
worth
almost
it.
be mandated. It should almost be mandated.
It should be that an impartial doctor makes that call for me. It shouldn't be left to any of the doctors on either teams to make that decision, because I think you're just putting in a really difficult position for a doctor to do. But I think, Diaz coming on, I mean, again, brilliant performance from him. And I would have liked to have seen him start. I thought he would start in this game, but him coming on again has showed what we've missed. Because there's been a lot of criticism on Diaz. I just think that was put away today again because he's a big, important person at the back. I look forward to seeing more of him going forward, Gay.
Yeah, 100%.
Big up SOS for the 33 months, mate. We appreciate the support. As always, thank you.
I'm emotional. I mean, this is a dream come true. All these guys deserve. All these guys around here.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I thought the midfield was great, and there's loads of standout performances today. I just think that first half was so dominant. I mean, we had 10 shots, three on target, one big chance, 61% possession. We had nearly 90% accurate passes. We were just so dominant in that first half, and you do worry about that second half. Especially about the, going in lately. We've had some dodgy times in the second half. But I'll be honest with you, I thought today was exactly what I expected. I don't expect to go to Anfield and dominate for 95 minutes. Well, nearly 120 minutes. Thought we were doing extra time today, actually, which we will get onto. But, yeah, I thought,
we're 12 points. At half-time, we're 12 points clear on our first half result this season.
You're going in and out, Rich.
Say that again, mate.
You need to come off and start again, mate. It's awful.
No, it's the same. I think he's trying to say. I
agree with that. See, everyone's doing this. We were in our shell. I think we've got to realise where we were. You're at Anfield.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people are just looking at the totality, though. People looking at
we've got to stop this. You go there and no, you're at Anfield. You're going to give up chances.
Yep, it's going to happen.
The crowd went up. Everything. Sometimes you've just got to same as it was. That to me was exactly the same as the Bernardooo game in the Champions League.
Yeah, it was carbon copy.
That was bang on carbon copy of the same situation.
And it also reminded me of 22-23 as well. That derby in October we had, when we were probably one of the better teams. And Liverpool second half got a counter-attack goal from a corner and won the game 1-0. It's one of them games where on another day it could have been 1 Liverpool, but it won 2-1. So
you have to remember.
Go on, Ollie.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have to remember that Liverpool had something to play for today. Do you know what I mean? They are trying to get themselves back into a Champions League spot. This wasn't just a nothing game for Liverpool. They really needed this result as much as we did. Do you know what I mean? So this was a big loss for them today. They know what a big result it is. They've lost today. And they expected to win because I think most rivals, I think most Liverpool fans felt, this is Anfield. We have, City have not won here since COVID or when we played them in 2003. Our record is atrocious at Anfield. It's, even at our best, we've struggled and we've lost games. So at this critical moment where we needed to win to keep on challenging Arsenal, so they didn't go 9 points clear.
Well, let's get this straight. Nearly everyone didn't have us on a wing and a prayer tonight. Liverpool thought they were going to smash us, a lot of their fans. A lot of City fans thought we were going getting tonked today.
Half the fans were literally saying 9 points done.
And I'm sorry, that for me was the best performance of the whole season. We've just done 6 points over Liverpool, home and away, which we've not done since 1936. We have then also, by the way, I know that people ain't like this, these are the defending champions. And I'm going to be honest with you, I thought both games were as comfortable as you're going to get.
For what we've seen
I
before.
thought we were the better team in both games.
Yeah.
Both games we were the better team.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. I'm over the moon. Bernardo Silva, exceptional. Absolutely exceptional. Nico Riley, exceptional. People are going to go, I mean, people going about Haaland being quiet. Without Erling Haaland, we don't do any of that today. I thought his overall game was actually much better.
Yeah.
But he was causing problems, was holding the play up. I know people got their agendas on it, and that's fine. That's their opinion. I don't agree with it. This sell Haaland, get Haaland out is our biggest load of waffle I've heard in 30 years. You know, there's people having to go to Donnarumma for the bloody goal. Jesus, you got to be some world-class keeper to keep that out.
A great goal.
Spider-Man.
Off the post in.
I mean, yeah, I hear the wall situation maybe, but my God.
Yeah.
Can we not just admire it was one hell of a strike from
Great
Szoboszlai?
goal.
Yeah, it's a great goal. Absolutely phenomenal goal from Szoboszlai.
Great player as well.
You're right. The criticism could be there that the wall could have been bigger. But, I mean, he absolutely buried that. It ricocheted off the post and went in. I mean, yeah.
It should have caught it with one hand, done a quick backflip, sat on it, and then sorted it out.
It's a great goal for a great player. Like Szoboszlai's a very good player. He's been this season probably Liverpool best players this season as well. So
yeah, I think so. I think you're right there, Luke.
But I do want to make the comment. I think the midfield did. I want to say great. I'll say good. But I texted Martin this too. I think, you know.
He was panicking. I was panicking.
I'm not going to lie, because if we're going to be honest here, from like the 45th to the 75th minute, I think a flip switched for us, which was great to see after their goal. But I think from that to the 75th minute, our midfield was getting, I'm not going to say ran through, but it wasn't as combative as I would like to see.
But again, it's Anfield, though. The thing is, right, Rodri just is not Rodri yet. He's getting more game time. He'll get there in time. This team isn't the same team of previous year where we're going to be a great midfield straight away. This experience today is going to give us a lot more experience overall in the squad. I think this kind of game, and Madrid as well, will give us that experience to only get better and better in the big games coming up. Again, it's February. We're 6 behind Arsenal, who, by the way, Arsenal fans, think that it's still done. City aren't that good because we're just mad, by the way, but we'll get to a different point. But we're in a good position right now where we can build from this. This is experience the squad's going to take going forward.
Arsenal fans need to have a think. Who wins the league when City win the league double over Liverpool? When did we last win the league over Liverpool? And who won the league? That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it's February at 6 points. That's nothing at all. That's literally zero.
Whoa. Before we even get down that road, whoa. Before we start there, only 6 points. We'll come to it. I promise you. But we're going to talk about the coming back from 1-0 down. This 6'7" Norwegian plank that's up top can't do now. He's crap. Sell him. Get rid. Sell him to Madrid, wherever you want. Yeah, you know.
Martin, let me go, man.
Alvarez is better. My grandma's better. Billy down the road's better, who plays for the White Hart on a Sunday. He's better than him. Go on, Ed. Cook.
Go on.
You know, let me cook, man, because I got people. I see Amar in the chat. I see you a lot in the LB's chat talking a lot of shit, mate. I'm sorry to use the word, okay? I'm just saying, right? A lot of people talking about, why is Haaland on $500K a week? He can't do nothing else. He's a lamppost. We're playing down with 10 men. He scored 151 goals for this football club in 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Put some respect on his name, mate. And it's his poetic justice that he's involved in both goals. His hold-up play, he put Marmoush through one time, held the ball up really well at times. He's one of the best players in the world. And when I hear people saying he's a squad player, we should sell him. Give your head a wobble, mate. Sometimes you just have to understand that these players aren't machines, okay? And just because you bat Aguero, we all love Aguero. But it's time to move on. You have undoubtedly maybe will go down as one of the best scorers in the history of this game.
Just read that out, Ed.
41 goals in 41 games.
Bit louder, people in the back can't hear you.
Do not take this for granted, people. Do not take this for granted. You should be loving every time he steps on the football pitch for you.
That's shit, though, Ed. It should be double that.
More than a goal.
Hey, man, he deserves every penny he gets. People say he doesn't turn up in a big game. Throw that in the bin. Because when you needed him on 2 occasions, assist to Bernardo, and when the world was watching him for that pin, he puts it nicely in the corner calmly. He's heard a lot of stuff on Twitter. He's heard your boy Jacob going viral on YouTube, and we're calling some of these people out because they need to be called out.
Don't glaze performance, though. Don't glaze it.
You know, calm down, okay? Calm down. I know we all get head loss, but you have one of the best.
He rolls like a salmon. He rolls like a salmon. Like a salmon for that head down to Bernardo.
He's not good with his head. He's not good with his head.
He can't do it, can he? He can't do it. Although against Palace, that great goal was passed from Nunes cross. His fan base, man.
Right, man.
Again, people don't understand football. Like, it's commenting in the thread about being Virgil's. The truth is, Liverpool's whole attack is often stemmed by Van Dijk playing out from the defence. Van Dijk did nothing but hold Erling's shirt for 80 minutes, and yes, Erling, got him a yellow card, and didn't do an absolute ton. But the truth is, that completely negated Liverpool actually building any sort of attack from their defence. It created absolutely loads of space. Hence, we got 10 chances in the first half, which is a record at Anfield, because Van Dijk was out of the game. And yes, Erling might have been out of the game at times, but same at Real Madrid. 2 years ago, I said this in the build-up to this game, where City scored 3 goals, I think, at Madrid, and it was all because Erling kept their centre-backs completely occupied, and he didn't do that much, but the space in that game and some of the other City players was immense. And I just think too many people look at the game really, really simplistically and don't actually see the effect on the game. Like Erling taking up the opposition's best player.
Rich, is it your microphone?
It must be, because I've actually changed Wi-Fi. So I'll turn this off. What about now?
No, it's your Wi-Fi.
But I'm on a different Wi-Fi. I'm on a totally different provider.
Well, they're not very good, Rich. You need to go back to your old one.
Wind it back up, Rich.
Your old one. Have you not got Wi-Fi backup? Can you not do 5G?
No, I'm on the Wi-Fi. I'm on the Wi-Fi back now, unless it's gone back.
And by the way, and then by the way, I'm going to ask this: anyone saying it wasn't a penalty? I just want to ask, just in case anyone wants to say, well, it wasn't a penalty.
Blatant penalty. He didn't even get the man.
By the way, we're coming to Matt Gay. We're coming to Eight Nora. We're coming to these stand-up. Because, by the way, Gay and Eight Nora today were
exceptional,
outstanding. The only thing with Eight Nora is greedy little bastard at the end. That's the damn thing. That's the damn thing, you know what I mean?
Because we know he can do it, right? We know he can do it.
He can do it. Yeah.
I know, but to be honest, we all called him a wanker when he had that shot. You know, like, just square the damn thing, man. But yeah, no, it was a penalty. And I'm going to be honest, I got a little bit of PTSD to Mahrez.
Yeah, I did.
I went, here we go. It's the exact same end.
Over the bar.
At the exact same time. It was literally the same minute at the same end, and I'm thinking, this is Mahrez regen coming up.
Deja vu's happening again. Yeah.
I was hoping someone was going to stand outside the away end just to catch the ball in case it went over. Yeah. But I mean, wow,
the balls,
pressure.
Balls.
He scored a penalty at Bernardooo. Now doing it at Anfield. Alfred makes a great point. He's got the best scoring rate against the top 6 out of anyone by a country mile, by the way. Yeah. A country mile. That's not even close. He's way out in front. The only team he seems to, I don't know why, and Baz is going to love this, the only team he seems to struggle with is bloody Newcastle. I don't know why. Newcastle seems to be the bloody kryptonite for some weird reason. Everyone else, he just turns up. But, yeah, we score it. And one thing I've got to say, can we stop saying Pep don't care no more? Pep is like a 5-year-old on them sidelines at the minute. The guy's loving it. The guy is absolutely loving it. And we're going, yeah, he don't care. Switched off. He don't want to be here no more. Nah, just those scenes at the end. I've been sent numerous videos of that away end. That away end went biblical at the end.
Celebrations were crazy.
Biblical.
Yeah.
Just wow. I can't. I'm running out of superlative to talk about.
We haven't done a league double over Liverpool in my parents' lifetime. I mean, it's yeah. I think my grandparents would have been children when we last did a league double over Liverpool.
I think you're going for great parents there. To be fair, Rich,
that's mine. Great.
That's my great.
And to do it with this team, right? To do it with this team is like out of all the great teams we've had.
Yeah, not our best team, a rebuild team, a team currently in rebuild. And we won twice at Liverpool, champions of England as well. Crazy.
Yeah. And then we got to the most controversial part again.
Oh.
Now, I know everyone's going to come at me now. It's the rules. I get it. It's the rules. But my God. I mean, by the way, the game should have been over. I don't know where he was getting all them minutes from. He said 7 added minutes.
12.
It's because of the pin.
We went to 12, 13, 14, 15. I thought it became, are we doing this till Liverpool score?
Yeah.
I honestly thought that's where we were going at one point. And obviously we break away. Cherka just rolls it sublimely into the net. And Szoboszlai has a little pull at Haaland. Haaland has a little pull at Szoboszlai. And because the game has gone, we decide, no, just give the goal and give 2 yellows. What is all this? The rule book says.
Well, hang on a minute, though, Mike. He played advantage. Do you know what I mean? Like, how can you play advantage and still come up with that decision?
It's because Haaland pulled him down. That's
Haaland. I mean, come on. I mean, when Szoboszlai's committing the first foul, I'm sorry, but it's just.
But that's not the rules. There's nothing in the rules that if you commit a foul, play advantage, and then the other player commits foul. I mean, the reality is it was correct under the rules. And let's be honest, Liverpool would probably rather have had the 3-1 and Szoboszlai available for the next game. So it's not something that it doesn't really advantage me. I guess it advantages City in a sense, but him getting sent off is not good for Liverpool. So, I mean, it's one of those things that is completely correct under the rules, but it's crap for the spirit of football.
And it's worse for Liverpool.
Scoring opportunity as well, though.
Yes, that's why it was a red card, because it was a clear stopping scoring opportunity.
No, because he initially fouled him outside the box. That was why.
Advantage is played. Had Szoboszlai then stopped it, he'd have gone back for a free kick and a red card. But because Szoboszlai didn't stop it because Haaland then fouled him, that's a foul. But then you go back to the beginning of the advantage and it's a red card and free kick. I mean, it was a bit daft. It'd have been better off just calling the game.
But this is my issue with VAR. That was on VAR. I got told, and we all read, VAR was not there to re-referee the game.
Yeah.
That was what VAR was brought in for, not to re-ref it. They're now re-reffing it more than they've ever done. I mean, just use a bit of common sense. Give the goal 2 yellows, move on. Now Liverpool got punished because now Szoboszlai's out for the next, was it a straight red, wasn't it? So he's out for the next 3 games. It's stupid.
Well,
it's absolutely stupid.
Yeah, stupid.
I don't get it. I don't get what these referees are trying to do. And I don't even blame the referees. I am blaming these at Stockley Park.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to be the centre of attention.
Yeah, I mean, there's also some blame to the referees, Martin, because they're becoming over-reliant on VAR as well. They're sometimes completely letting decisions completely go when they're right.
Referee has no control. VAR calls him to go and look at it. He can't say, "No, I'm ignoring you." He has to go and look at it. So,
well, he can. Hang on. Whoa, didn't we have a referee
Rich.
against us?
Yeah, exactly.
No, he looked at it, though. He looked at it and went against VAR.
He looked at it. When you look at that, you cannot say that Haaland did not foul. You can't make that decision.
Well, he didn't. No, he looked at both the Szoboszlai foul and the Haaland foul. He looked at both.
So but what I'm saying is he had no, once he's called to go and look at it, he had no choice in the decision. And I don't think he wanted to.
He gave us a free kick, Rich. We got a free kick out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it wasn't the Haaland foul. The Haaland foul was just ignored, basically.
No, the Haaland foul was called because of the goal. Because the goal went in because Haaland pulled back. So they call the goal into question, but because he played advantage, that doesn't matter because you go back to the first defence when the advantage was played. So basically, it was called because of Haaland's foul from VAR.
Yeah, I don't think the ball goes in the back of the net if Haaland doesn't pull Szoboszlai down.
Yeah. I think he clears it if he doesn't get.
Yeah, but I know he was the correct decision, but it's just the emotive of the game's going.
Yeah, I mean that celebration as well. Like the Shaki celebration as well, just doing that the way, and it was such a shame it was ruled out because, especially with the Verts comparisons as well, it'd be nice to have had that sort of meme of them and doing that.
Yeah,
but well, I get it. Sucks.
I think we also the other thing I'd like to just kind of call out is Liverpool. Like I talked about how important this game was for Liverpool, trying to get it back into the top 4, top 5. But that, again, I mean, they have been one of the worst champions in Premier League history. I think it has to be said because they really have been. They have spent. I mean, last time they won the Premier League, COVID, and maybe there were throw out some excuses for. I think Van Dijk was injured after that season, wasn't he? But I mean, come on, the amount of money they've shelled out. If this was us and we were performing this badly, we would be getting called out right now as one of the worst champions to ever defend the Premier League.
We were being called out last year for being the worst ever Premier League champions. Because this time last year we probably were. Liverpool are just going to beat us.
Yeah, I suppose. But it just feels that this isn't even being called out, Rich. Do you know what I mean? I feel that Liverpool are not getting anywhere near the amount of criticism they should be.
No, £500 million spent, and then what? 5th. This is disgraceful.
I mean, Slot has been on the sacking kind of precipice for months now. Do you know what I mean? He'll see out the season now because I don't see him sacking him. I think it's beyond that point now. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he's not there at the end of the season. At the end for next season.
It would probably be if Alonso comes in. It would probably that happens from somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, Liverpool today, right? I like it. I like Ekitike. I like him. I think he's a good player. I think Sports a good player as well. But Liverpool's team at the moment, when you watch them, right, they're so like a mixed match of different players, the different sort of systems. It doesn't really work at all into one team anymore. Like, it got the goal from a free kick. That's about it. Apart from that, the header from Ekitike. That's about it.
Yeah, they didn't really trouble Donnarumma apart from really those couple of chances they had.
I mean,
do you know what I mean?
That
And the
save at the
Szoboszlai
end.
goal,
That
yeah,
save
the
at-
save at the end was sublime. I mean, Donnarumma again. I mean, he's been questioned over the last few weeks about some of the goals he's let in and some of the chances. But honestly, that is why we've got him in the net. Is because for those big moments. Do you know what I mean? He's sublime. He really is. He's one of the best keepers in the world.
Best
He's
in the world.
showing it.
Best in the world.
Yeah. If we win the league,
Definitely.
they'll be that save. When we win the league, they'll be showing that save.
Well, yeah. Like I'll tell you against Son a couple of years ago. It's just that's kind of say that wins you leagues in a big moment, but away from home. So yeah, him and Gay and Aït-Nouri today, and I think that it wasn't perfect about at times, but I thought we did very, very well in a very tough ground that we haven't won at in a long time. I think the whole team deserves a lot of credit for. It wasn't always going our way, but we never gave up, which is amazing.
One player we haven't really talked about is Semenyo. What do people think about his performance? Because for me, I'll be quick because I think you lot should talk about it. But for me, I think he was slightly, because he was in that behind Haaland and Mamouche. He was in that kind of three with Nico and Bernardo Silva. So it felt like to me, I don't think he had the best performance with swim for him, but I think he had moments where, like Mamouche, helped create moments. But I don't think, again, it was probably his best performance in the City shirt so far. But, I think as a player, there's just so much more to come from him for the rest of the season. He's going to have big chances to score and assist. So,
It wasn't about players. That was about getting the win. It was about getting the result. I don't care who scores the goals. As long as someone does, so we win the game. That's all that matters. Obviously, Haaland's a striker. He'll score most of the goals. But as long as someone's putting the ball back in the net to win us the game, nobody cares. So I mean, it's what it is.
I think for me, I think he got in some dangerous positions. Like with some of the players, you just got to be honest. You wish maybe he would do, make some better passes at times. But I mean, I think we all understood that you want Semenyo to maybe be on the end of things, not really trying to be that creative person for you.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I can, you just have to understand the type of player you have, right? He's not this like. We knew when we got him, he wasn't going to be the best technically on the ball or anything like that. He's the guy you want when you put the ball through, going in on that. So we are going to see some struggles there, but it's to be understood.
But Gahey, Mark Gahey as well. We talk about him. What a player, man! What performance!
Yeah, phenomenal. I thought Mark Gahey was an absolute rock, which is why I said a few weeks back, I can eventually see a backline, Gabardio, Gahey, Diaz, and whoever at right back. I can just see it.
I don't know, man. If Aït-Nouri gonna O'Reilly too. I know O'Reilly's playing in the midfield right now, but
O'Reilly seems to. You all joked. You all laughed at me about 3 weeks ago when I kept mentioning this.
I'll tell you,
you all laughed at me. You all went, I'm not sure about O'Reilly. And I said, he's looking at it. He's looking at it.
No, but I want to give O'Reilly credit for this, right? Like, he's definitely taking his opportunity. And I think right now, when you don't have that person in the midfield who can give you that, O'Reilly's definitely jumped in and is taking his opportunity, right? I think, he's very combative. He's very energetic. He gets all around the pitch.
Hang on, let's not get off Gahey. Let's stay on the Mark Gahey.
Okay, you want to stay on the Mark Gahey thing. Okay.
He's been amazing. I can't just glaze 10 seconds on a Mark Gahey performance.
But you're the one who brought up O'Reilly. You're the one who brought up O'Reilly.
Mark Gahey was phenomenal.
Phenomenal. That one-on-one with Ekitike. Oh, my gosh. He read that beautifully, man.
All right, what about the elephant in the room with Gahey? Did anyone think that it was a penalty?
No.
That was outside the box.
Yeah, no.
Marginal
one, but
are you not talking about the Bernardo one? Yeah, the one that's mentioned about is Salah's non-penalty. Which
I was
penalty.
talking more of the one on his shoulder rather than the one that was just on the outside of the box. To be fair, Ed.
Oh no! I thought he just went down soft.
I think he definitely went down soft. But I mean, we've seen it given. Let's be honest. I think Bernardo just let go at the right time. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So
we'd have a penalty 3 times every game for the shit holding on Haaland if that Bernardo one was a penalty.
No, but I thought I also thought his block for Wirtz, even though it was a poor shot, I love how quickly he got down. No, I'm talking about Gahey's block on Wirtz shot.
No, you said Wirtz. Sorry, what? Wasn't Ian Rodri's pocket all game? Or wasn't Rodri? Didn't Wirtz just get comfy in Rodri's
I was just trying to point out what Gahey did, Martin. I was just pointing out that. Yeah, I'm saying Gahey got down quick.
Who?
He reacted quickly.
130 odd million. Who?
By the way, right, he brought on Cherky. He should have scored a goal. Should have been his, but he did way more than Wirtz did in a little time.
Yeah. 130 million quid.
Some of
you, in the chat. I'm going now. I'm going to footy tonight. I don't care. I've waited for this day. Some of you were closing the club down when Florian Wirtz didn't sign in the summer. You were closing the club down. Oh, we've gone cheap. We've gone cheap with Cherky. We've gone cheap Cherky. Cherky, cheap. As you were all
We always go cheap. We always go cheap.
We always go cheap. We always go to Little and Aldi. We always go to Little and Aldi and buy these players. Yeah, because sometimes when you go to Harrods, you buy a dud. Liverpool went and got a dud. 130 million, waste man. It was a waste man. 130 million. Liverpool spent $500 million. They've just spent another 70 million on a defender for the summer.
He's now injured.
And Louis, I know you say he didn't impress you, but I think I like more of that performance because he didn't do nothing flashy, anything like that, but he still impacted the game, right? The ball that got put into Haaland came from his cross. Talking about the goal at the end. I thought he actually was getting stuck in and coming back in the game too. So I think sometimes you don't need a flashy game to impact the game. And sometimes you like to see a player can do that for you when he's that type of creator.
Remember this one. Check it. Shit. Samuel. Shit. Everyone. Shit.
Yeah, I know you're on about.
Rich, have you got it going in a few minutes? Do you want to have your final say?
Rich, before you go, cut your Wi-Fi out with your provider before you come back on. Get this Wi-Fi sorted out. Get a better contract.
Like you can talk.
We've got very bad weather tonight. I'm not sure if it's really overcast. What was that? Although I got a note this morning saying they're coming to fix the broadband network on Thursday, so maybe someone's done something. No, celebrate. 1936.
Hey, ignore Nitin.
Listen, don't worry about where you get your knowledge from. Anyway, Rich, thank you for joining us, mate. I hope you have a lovely evening.
Big up.
Big up, Rich.
Big up, Rich. Right, we've done Gay, we've done Ain't Nora. We've done Ain't Nora. Jeez, I'm
no, we didn't really do Ain't Nora.
Who do we need to glaze like a donut now? Who we have now?
Ain't Nora.
Nunes deserves a really good shout.
Nunes,
yeah. All right, no, Donnarumma. Let's do it. Donnarumma.
No, apparently he's shit.
I cannot speak.
Spartacus.
I cannot speak.
Oh, I got a bit of cough there.
Are you like catching my
by the way, that save from McAllister was as good as a goal. That is as good as a goal being scored.
Once again. Yeah. And apparently, Trafford. By the way, right? I love Trafford. He's brilliant as well. He's amazing. But this is why you got a number one goalkeeper in the world for games like this.
To be fair to Trafford, like, you know, he has done some great performances himself.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? And to have two outstanding goalkeepers at this moment in time is phenomenal, really.
I agree with what Nobbin said. I said this. I think, and listen, I'm not going to lie. Do I think we did Trafford a bit dirty in the summer? Yeah, I said that at the time. Do I think it's unfortunate? Yeah. Do I think it's a bit ruthless? Yeah. But it's professional sport.
Yeah.
I don't wish any ill health on Trafford, and I wish him all the best when he does probably move in the summer. And it's sad, but you can't. This is why I keep saying there's certain positions you can't have two number ones and try and figure it out.
That's been one number
it
one.
Didn't work at Arsenal. Arsenal tried to do that with Raya and Ramsdale. Didn't work.
No,
just doesn't work.
I actually thought he did a good job today at sweeping too, because there's some balls he had to come out to collect or to get to first at times when they did put a ball over the top. So I thought he did a good job sweeping too today.
Did anyone think? Because I mean, if you go back, I think it was especially kind of like, I felt like it was in the first half, but it could have been the second, to be honest. But it felt like when they were playing out from the back, there was a few moments where my hand was in my mouth. Really, it was just like, like I could just see Liverpool getting that ball and putting it in the back of the net. Do you know what I mean? So that I still have slight reservations with playing Donnarumma's playing out from the back, and I don't think that's all on him. I think that is on some of the players. You know, because I do think there were moments where
and the manager, you have to say and the manager, right? And the manager,
yeah, because you know, as much as I think you know we, we started with playing out from the back with the goalkeeper. As much as Donnarumma has done really well at it at times, I just think sometimes we are just asking for trouble. Do you know what I mean? I think sometimes you've just got to kick it long, or you've got to try and it's not like he's not capable of some pinpoint passes. You know, he did it today, didn't he? He actually has some blind passes. So I just think that's something that either has to be worked on, or it just don't do it in those big moments. You know.
I mean, yeah, I think there's parts of the game Donnarumma needs to improve on, probably. But I don't think today's the day. I think the players need to celebrate today and enjoy today, and they can sort that out tomorrow in training.
Yeah.
Listen, there's always things players can improve on.
I'm just saying constructive criticism here. There's no.
Yeah. No, I hear you. And listen, knowing the City coaching staff, they will point that out.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me if they've already pointed it out, but we'll deal with it tomorrow. Deal with it tomorrow, get into training, we'll look at it and assess it. They'll watch the tapes, they'll look at everything, and we'll move on from there. And they'll deal with it.
Yeah.
I've got a bigger question I'm going to ask all four of you, well, three of you, and the chat. Because I know I was joking with El Capitano and all this.
Here we go.
With anyone actually giving a new contract?
I would.
Because I don't see another him out there right now.
Well, look, I like Vitinha, I do, but he's not Bernardo Silva. Not so type of player. And PSG are going to demand money of at the highest level for him, and rightly so. And he's open, like I could say, you could get in to replace Bernardo Silva right now. And you ain't going to get that for cheap either. He's 31. I'll keep him around for longer.
For me, I just don't want it to impact our future. I don't want signing him to another year to impact bringing in a player for the future. I think, he's definitely a legend. He's definitely everything. But at the same time, we need to be able to look into the future as well. And if we can keep Bernardo and bring in another midfielder, I will be perfectly fine with that. But if it's like either keep Bernardo for one more year or maybe have a player at the club for 8-9 years, I think the club has to have foresight into that and let him go out on a high. Because if that happens, it's going to even be worse.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards what Ed's saying, really, because as phenomenal as Bernardo Silva has been, he really has been. I mean, he's never been much of the goals and assist man, throughout his City career. But what he has done has been absolutely amazing. I don't think he's got the credit that he deserves. I really don't. I think there's a lot of people out there who have not really understood Bernardo's position and what he does for this team. But like I said, along with what Ed has said, I think there's a time where you have to move on. We've had to move on from other big players, Kevin De Bruyne's, Aguero's, companies. There's a point where you cannot stunt the development in other players that are currently at the club or new players that need to come in. We have to move on at some stage. And it's horrible to say, because it's not like I can't see that he doesn't deserve another year. But for me, there's a time and a place where you just have to say, thank you so much for everything you've done. Thank you for the memories, but we have to move on. We have to keep rebuilding, because we see it with all players. We could sign him up for another year, but then what if his legs go? Do you know what I mean? And that stopped another player coming in, or it stopped Nico O'Reilly's development. It's so tempting, but it's more of a no than a yes from me.
By the way, Belly, thank you for the 33 months as well, mate. I thought I'd done this, but I haven't, obviously. Thank you, mate, for your continued amazing.
I'm emotional. I mean, this is a dream come true. All these guys deserve. All these guys are on here.
My only thing is, and I hear everyone's I know where Ed's going. He's thinking of Anderson, Tonali. I'm going to say something that might shock you all right now. Tonali's not a patch of Bernardo Silva.
No.
I'm sorry, he's not.
No.
He's just not.
No. What I'm saying is,
but nobody ever will
for
be.
a year and bringing Anderson at the same time, I'll sign that. I'll sign it right now for you. I'll sign it in a heartbeat for you. But if I have Bernardo for a year and then Bernardo leaves, and then there's nobody on the same level as Anderson that's homegrown as well, then the club is being put in a hard position that it doesn't need to be put in.
Yeah, I agree with Ed. I really do. I think, with the iron strikes, you've got to do it. Do you know what I mean? We did it with Gahey, we did it with Semenyo. We saw that other clubs were sniffing around, and I think you just have to go for it. And that's something that I think.
I know if Rodri left.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that Rodri. I don't think Rodri's going, but you do need to have some experience still around. You do have to have that level of what he's shown today, stepping up and leading by example. So.
Oh, by the way,
I'm just maybe I'm not even mentioning the phone and stuff because he didn't play, so there's no point in going into it.
By the way, it's a little stat for you, by the way, or a fact. Last time we actually won the double over Liverpool in 37, we won league that year.
Listen, I think Foden.
I have no history, Luke.
I think Foden will be absolutely fine. He'll get his contract. That's like the rumours said. That's virtually all verbally agreed. We'll see when that gets done. We'll see. People just have to fight for the places. That's the way it is.
Yeah.
And sometimes a manager has to protect a player too.
Yeah.
Sometimes a manager has to.
What allow both, Harry? They're not going to allow both to go out. I'll be amazed. Because I know you said, Harry, you think Pep's going to leave. I don't. Pep's now said 3 occasions, 3 separate occasions.
Yeah, he's getting to 2027 for sure.
He's staying till the end of his contract.
And I think beyond.
We need to stop saying this. He's off out in the summer. If he does, he does. But just because the club are looking, the club looked the last time he extended. It's just what the club did. I think there's a lot of guessing going on in the media. And I think minimum he'll stay till 2027. He said that. And you can tell he's getting pissed off with the same question. Because he keeps saying it. I told you this, and I've told it you, and I've told it you again. I don't think anyone's dare going to ask him for a full time whether he's staying.
Well, look at what's happened to David Ornstein, because Ornstein really started with this of late, and now he's been pretty much frozen right from the club. Like you see, most of the here we goes have come from Fabrizio because he's been given a bit more of that license since, because Ornstein's kind of, oh, Pep's going to look at like he's going, has pissed off Pep and the club. So I personally, I think I agree. I think he definitely stays until 2027, and I think he stays beyond. If he continues to keep rebuilding this squad and keeps winning trophies, and he's happy, most importantly, then he'll stay.
You got to be careful with that, Kathy, because he ended up in a left back situation at some points in that game the other night. Anderson, I don't think Anderson was trying to play a left back for some weird reason. I suppose we'll say, and people are saying they're worried about Foden. Again, I think Foden will be fine. I think he'll be fine. He'll sign his contract, because if not, Real Madrid want him, and they'll pay a damn good penny for him. So I think Foden will be a lifer. I think he'll sign the contract, and he'll get the wages, and he'll be happy, and we'll see. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else. Right, obviously Wednesday night, we're going to go in away at Fulham. Now, our next few games, now, I'm going to say this before everyone jumps, is on paper. On paper, our next few games look very nice. Fulham at home Wednesday, Salford, Newcastle, Leeds away, Forest at home, West Ham away, and all the way up to the cup final, we've got some nice fixtures. Football is not played on paper. We have to do our job. But we now get to put some pressure on Arsenal. They don't play till Thursday away at Brentford. And we get to put pressure on them and hopefully close the gap to 3 points. I'm not going to say we're in the title. I'm not going to say we're out the title. What I'm going to say is one game at a time and see where we land.
Yeah. I want to see where we are at the Carabao Cup.
Spot on for a minute. Yeah.
Where we are in the league, where Arsenal are, Champions League as well, and League Cup. A lot can happen in a month. A lot can happen. So let's see what happens. Bring it on.
A lot can happen, but bollocks to that. We're on for it. I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it because what we've done today, we have really put a marker down at Anfield, which is something we've not done even when we've been at our best and we won the treble. So I'm sorry, it's on. All right, because now Arsenal seriously are going to be looking behind their shoulder, and if it does go our way at Fulham, and we get those, and we're 3 points behind, they are going to start thinking, "Oh God." Do you know what I mean? Now Arsenal have been good; they have shown some resilience, but this is the crunch time. This is where men become boys, and if they want that title, well, I'm sorry, they're going to have to work damn hard for it, because from what I saw today, this team wants it. So, and I've been in that camp all season. I've still, and you can ask anyone, you can ask Martin. I've said we can win this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think for me with Fulham, just talking about Fulham, I think that 5-4, we shouldn't be sleepwalking into that game. I think the team's going to be focused because we know Fulham can be dangerous at times, especially their wing play. I think they've have some actually really decent wingers over there right now. It's going to be an Oscar Bob return game as well.
You look at that back four we had against Fulham, the back four we're going to have against them potentially.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, that our back four is a lot more stable now than it was when we played them. Do you know what I mean? Let's not suddenly think Fulham are the scary team they were back then. It's because we have the injuries.
I know, but also isn't Fulham like 7th, 8th too? So they've had a good season.
But this is normally where they would settle anyway. Do you know what I mean? So that's not suddenly think they're the team.
All I'll say is, mate, is that apart from Wolves, every game in the league is difficult. No,
I'm not saying I'm not going as in like, oh, we're definitely winning and blah blah. Every game, yes, is difficult in the Premier League. There's no givings, as Martin said. Do you know what I mean? Just because it looks on paper. But what I'm also saying is, let's not go too far the other way. Let's not suddenly just say Fulham are a scary team and we should be worried. We shouldn't be. With the players we've got back now, with the players we brought in January, we should be having the mentality of, let's go and win this game. Let's put the pressure on Arsenal. Let's not suddenly just think, oh, hang on a minute. No, we've got to win it. We're going to win it.
Even if Arsenal draw at Brentford, that's 4 points. 4 points at that point. Okay, cool. Yeah, because if they drop more points before we play them in the league, great. So all we got to do is do our job until the Arsenal game. Care about that Premier League. So that's all we got to do.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. One game at a time. I'm not saying we're in. I'm not saying we're out. Like I said, the Leeds game away.
Will you get your butt off that fence, Martin? Come on.
No,
out, shake
no,
it
because I think that's what's caused half the meltdowns. 1 week we're in the town.
Yeah,
no, not
right.
I don't have meltdowns because I'm mature and normal, patient. You know what I mean? I think people are going to stop. This is what's causing it because 1 week we're in it, then we're not in it, then we're in it, then we're not in it, and everyone's getting all hyper. Just take it one game at a time, like the treble year. See where we land. See where we land. That's all we can do. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
4 out of 5 are at home. Exactly. Just take them, see where we land.
Let's aim to win every game.
Thing, I think someone's going to get a good idea at some point.
Oh, yeah.
I will predict in the next 5 games, someone's getting a maul in. And I don't mean Salford. So before someone in the chat tries to be clever dick and says, yeah, Salford, no. In the Prem, someone's going to get a good idea. Someone is going to get on the end of one. And they're going to get spanking.
Well, Fulham's going to play a high line too, so.
Yeah.
And all we can do is keep putting the pressure on to Arsenal. Because I keep saying this. I know it's not the same City team. I accept that. But the simple fact is, Arsenal were 8 points clear and 6. They've done all this before in April time. Twice.
Yeah.
So let's just chill, relax, see where we land. Too many people are giving up and everything else. Just let's see where we go.
Yeah, until it's mathematically out, then I'm still backing us because I think with the team we've got now.
All right, yeah.
I don't care. Luke doesn't believe what he says. Laters, big up, mate. Martin, what about your?
Are we doing predictions today? Because are we going to have a show before the Fulham game?
Well, speaking of predictions, I might as well stick this up because I was the big loser in this week. As you say, I went for 2-2.
Pat Ozzy did it.
Pat and Ozzy got it bang on. Rich went 3-2. Ed went 3-2, which now leaves the table like this. Ozzy and Pat have closed the gap to me. Ed got a point. And he's still last, even though technically.
Hey, man, I'm getting over it.
As the Wolves the Mancunian way.
I should stick an asterisk next to Ed's name.
Yeah.
Started.
And Rich has now obviously gained his point, 26 points. I'm 3 behind. Ozzy and Pat are 2 behind me after their 3 points. I gained a point. They gained 3. They closed the gap to 2. But that tells you that I was clever in the meantime. The other thing I've seen tonight is a lot of this. A lot of this is going on tonight. What about the 115 people? Well,
yeah, where is it?
Everyone's wondering where that is. Whoopsie. I don't know. We'll see when we see. Thank you, Formidable, for the £2. Appreciate that, mate. Your continued support. Yeah, at least we get a few days now of the Pep Out Brigade going into their caves, hiding away. This squad ain't good enough. This manager don't care. Haaland's a bum. Diaz is finished. Gay wasn't good enough. We can go through it all. So, yeah, fun times. My man of the match by a country mile was El Capitano.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't often agree with Gary Neville, but I felt like I needed a wash when I agreed with him.
Oh, yeah.
I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing. Kay, don't you start that crap, son. You've been on the Pep out and the Haaland shit bandwagon for the last 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, let me cook, Cade. Let me cook, Cade.
We've got some cooking for you as well, Cade.
Cade.
Okay.
First of all, you need to stay off X. Okay. I think you're getting a little contaminated on there. Okay. So watch who you talk to, and you might just need to listen to your mom a little bit more, mate. Your mom knows best. Okay.
Mom knows best.
Sit me down.
Mom knows best. No, there are no more spaces, Louis. They have ended. I may join the occasional one, but with the
until tonight.
Nope, there is no more spaces. You will notice I am now Simon on X. The Mancunian Way and all traces of Mancunian Way have gone off X now. It's just going to be my personal account, and that is it only now. So no more spaces. That's it. Hosted by us anyway. We'll do shows on here.
Back to the land of sensible, at least.
So anyway, final thoughts, gentlemen.
I'll start. Massive win. I think it. Do you know what? This is the kind of game that can really spur you on to win the league title. It reminds me of that Arsenal game we won 3-1 in treble year. Similar sort of like results. Similar sort of like everyone didn't give us a hope at all at the Emirates that year. Same at Anfield again. Again, I know it's a different team, but the celebrations at the end of that game, after the goal we scored as well, the feel good factor that we've got after that game. Imagine a dressing room after that win, after that game. It must be buzzing in there right now. Just take what we can from this game. Use what we've done. The performances of everyone on the pitch. Everyone put their heart on the line today, and we got the win. Put that every game, or put that kind of effort and level every game, and you will start seeing a real challenge. Again, I'm not saying I'm not saying that can win it all, that kind of stuff. But that mentality and that performance today is what we've got to try and be doing every game now going forward. The same heart, same level, same consistency. Just give it your all. Show how good you are. But yeah, massive win.
Simon says, "Fuck you." That's what Simon says on Twitter now. I was getting the credit.
No, for me, man,
I'll back.
For me, it's I think the team really needed this type of win to kickstart them, and hopefully, we got some big matches. This is not the last one we're going to have. We got some big matches coming up in Champions League 2, in the league, and we just need to stay course in this back to last. That's what today has showed us. We just got to back the team to the end.
How's that?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I still think we can win this league.
The
quad starts.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not pushing my neck out that far.
He's not like, he can't be that cocky on it. We're in it all.
Yeah. No, but I mean, just for me, I still think we can win it. I really do. We've come back from worse positions, and even if Arsenal win this league, we are still in 3 other competitions which we are more than capable of winning. So for me, with this squad right now, as much of a rebuild that we are in, I think we have still got really good chance of walking away with silverware. And as Haaland has said tonight, title race, this is the Premier League. Anything can happen, and we've seen it before. So, yeah.
Big up to all the flip-floppers in the beach right now.
Amar. At least
flip-floppers are out in a minute. Until next week, we get beat by Fulham. Get Pep out of this door.
Pull up Amar's comment, Martin. That's funny, man.
What?
Right in
That's
the
what I like, Martin. we gather. We'll win the league, Ozza. Anyway, big up to everyone. We'll be back. Summit tomorrow and Tuesday leading up to Fulham. So keep an eye out. This is going to take you straight over to It's LB, who's doing a panel show right now. So Mank Way Raid in the chat for that. Send that over into LB's chat. Smash those final likes. And Manchester City have done something they've never ever done since 1936-37. Get maximum points off those Scousers. Hossam, I will see you Tuesday, my friend. It's Tuesday, Hossam. You're getting a cooking. A cooking. I don't want to hear any excuses, Hossam. Don't you dare cancel that show, my friend. And it won't be a light simmer. It is going to be full-on flaming. You are getting done. You are being flamed.
He's roasting you.
Full-on destruction. Boiling.
You're getting done.
Piss will be boiled on Tuesday.
I will see you all then. Take care. And as always, up the Blues.
All right.